Robert Kiyosaki's book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, is the follow-up guide to finding the financial fast track that works best for you. It reveals the strategies necessary for moving beyond just job security to greater financial security by generating wealth from 4 selective financial quadrants. This work will reveal why some people work less, earn more, pay less in taxes, and feel more financially secure than others. It's simply a matter of knowing which quadrant to work in. So in this video, we're going to talk about cash flow quadrant that you need to understand to become financially free. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. The rich people have universally fascinated everyone. The fact that 5% of the world's population holds nearly 95% of the total wealth is really captivating. However, the topmost question on everybody's mind is, why only a certain group of people are able to become rich? There are some people who achieve financial freedom in their 30s, while there are others who can never be financially secure no matter how hard they work. Unfortunately, the route to financial freedom you and I were taught is no longer relevant today. That is, just getting a good job and working for a good company that will take care of you in your retirement. It used to work back in the 20th century, but not anymore, unfortunately. In one of the Rich Dad series of books, Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant, Guide to Financial Freedom, Robert Kiyosaki takes it upon himself to educate the masses about how money works and the different ways that money is made in this world. The Cash Flow Quadrant is a diagram composed of 4 quadrants that illustrate how people all over the world make money. By using the Cash Flow Quadrant, Kiyosaki was able to draw a distinction between different career types and how their tax structures factor in each one. He also talks about the mindsets of people in each of these quadrants and how that influences their career path to achieving financial freedom. No matter what your goals are or how far you want to go in your career, the cash flow quadrant will help you think about the big picture so you can put it into perspective. Here's a closer look at each of the cash flow quadrants and what they mean. E quadrant, employee. Most of the people lie in this quadrant. This is basically the default way of living and probably the most difficult quadrant to get rich. There are multiple reasons why this quadrant, despite not offering much in terms of getting rich, is so popular. Firstly, a large majority of people desire security and cash flow stability and seek out a lifestyle that will provide them with this. These people shy away from risk and subsequently they see no need to become educated in the tools of finance. Instead, they seek out benefits with their jobs. Secondly, our entire system is generally geared towards finding employment. Even as children, we were always advised to study hard, find a high-paying job, and cinch a secured life for ourselves. There are very few children who are advised to consider starting their own business or creating a living from investing. Additionally, our education system is designed to create employees who need security, live from paycheck to paycheck, and want allowances. For this group of people, job security is more important than financial freedom. While you can become rich working in the employee quadrant, chances are that it would be tougher compared to the other cash flow quadrants. Despite the purpose of this book, there are still some pros of being an employee. Firstly, there's reduced financial uncertainty. Paid vacation and health insurance are also often included. That said, if you're a successful employee, you often have less free time. Your performance is usually higher than the salary you gain. With other quadrants, you're generally paid according to your performance. This is not the case for employees. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. S quadrant, self-employed. A self-employed person is their own boss. While an employee works under a management structure, the self-employed person owns their job because they work for themselves. Although being self-employed seems like a huge improvement over being an employee, the 2 quadrants actually have many similarities. They both pay high taxes and trade their time for money. Just like an employee, when self-employed people stop working, they stop earning an income. The disadvantage comes in that these individuals struggle to take some new projects to work on, and as a result, they'll be wasting more time struggling to find something to work on rather than making money. In addition to that, they don't like hiring other people to work for them since they believe that no one does it better than them. The only way that they can make money is through working. They need to be active and do active jobs so that they can get money. The moment they stop working, money stops flowing. When these people need more money, they work for more hours so they can pay their bills. B quadrant, business owner. The cash flow quadrant differentiates business owners and self-employed individuals because while business owners value control, they don't want to do everything themselves. They also want to work collaboratively rather than independently. The role of the business owner is hard work, but ultimately it becomes less active and more passive. They earn money chiefly off the labor of others, and they allow other people to run their businesses in large part. Business owners who succeed are better at finding the right people to do the work for them than doing the work themselves. They're often savvy marketers, intuitive and good at reading people and communicating. As a big business owner, you can have time-based and financial freedom quite quickly. Also, a more significant proportion of your profits go to you compared to small businesses. But as with any business, there's always the possibility you lose money. I quadrant, investor. According to Robert Kiyosaki, people in the I quadrant are at the peak of all quadrants, and only a few get to attain it. While self-employed people own businesses and business owners own systems, investors own assets that can make money even while they sleep. The federal government rewards people in this quadrant with tax breaks, incentives, and loopholes. Investors are people who may have had made money from one or more of the other quadrants and have learned how to put it to work for them. They often invest in real estate, stocks, royalties, and portions of certain businesses, which most importantly pays them passively. If you're a professional who wants to achieve financial freedom, the I quadrant is where you need to be. Once you're there, your job feels more like a hobby than actual work. You can work when you want to, not because you have to. You can achieve financial freedom very quickly as an investor. You have all the strengths of being a big business without the limitations. The best path. The ideal path to financial independence is to move from quadrant E or S into quadrant B and from there into quadrant I. A financially successful B will have the skills, time, and money to support the ups and downs of the I. The goal of the quadrant B is to own a system and have people work that system for you. There are three main ways to do this. The first is the traditional C corporation, where you develop your own system. The second is to buy an existing system in the form of a franchise. This can be tough for someone with an S mentality who wants to do their own thing, but is still a way to learn a lot about running a business. The third way is network marketing or direct distribution marketing, where you become part of an existing system. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video just for you guys. Until then, take care, stay safe, and be happy, guys.